Hey, 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 beautiful heart. What's vibin'? How are you doing today? Oof, we're in the beginning of October already. Holy moly. Holy cannolis. When did that happen? Sheesh. It has been a month of, September. This whole year has really gone by so fast. Anyways. Guys, you know I got to do my little disclaimer because spammers don't stop. They're out and about. As a matter of fact, for those of you who caught my live yesterday, we got to witness this right in live action. Do not fall prey to anybody who comes into your comments or under your comments, says they've got a message for you to reach out to them. They're scammers. Now, there's also a whole other set of scammers that use our names, our pictures, our videos. I've seen my videos with voiceovers. I've been made aware of other profiles using my pictures and my name, like deviations of my name. Reaching out to people, offering services and readings. Guys, I will never, ever, 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 ever in the history of never reach out to you via DMs or comments. I will at times leave a comment after you've commented, but I'm never offering my services. I'm never asking you for money, none of that. That is not how I roll. If you want to work with me, you want a session or join the membership or purchase one of the courses, whatever it is, you have to make that first step. You can go to my website. If you're not seeing what you want on your website, email me. That is how you can keep yourself safe. My email is danae@danaearias.com. So, anywho, all right. Sorry, guys, I know it's a repetitive message, but man, these people are out there. They've even done it to me. That's how I found out about the videos and the voiceovers. They had reached out to me, offering me my own services, saying they had a message for me. I'm like, seriously? You guys are not the sharpest crayons in the damn box. Anyways, moving right along. You know, these scammers really don't understand the concept of karma. Karma's like a boomerang. What you put out or will come back to you. What you do to others will be done to you. So, I don't stress about it because, you know what? They're setting themselves up. So, hey, moving right along. All right. So, we are starting out with new beginnings, transformation, blessings, and love. Mercury has gone direct. So yes, there's still that shadow phase for a couple of weeks, but now we've got 6 planets that have moved direct, or excuse me, I misspoke. We have 6 planets in retrograde now that Mercury has gone direct. That's what I'm trying to say. We are in Libra season. Libra is ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of luxury, of money, of love, justice. So there's a lot of that going on. The energy from September to October is completely different. It's very palatable. You know, let me know in the comments, are you feeling it? Were you able to feel that shift? And to draw these oracle cards all in the same hand, new beginnings, transformation, blessings, and love, that's huge. This is letting me know, look, you have been going through a very intense time. A lot of overwhelm, could have felt like giving up, that the world was caving in on you. one thing after another, blah, blah, blah. We know the role, right? This is saying that you really do get to direct this. And then looking at the tarot cards, starting out with the Ace of Swords in reverse, then the Five of Coins, then the Nine of Wands reverse, Four of Swords, Seven of Cups, King of Swords reverse, Seven of Wands, and Knight of Wands reverse. So there's some duality energy still playing out, which that's to be expected because, you know, it takes a lot of practice to not allow our past to affect us in the now. It takes a lot of self-responsibility and dedicated effort to get on yourself or get after yourself all the time regarding your thinking and your feeling, because that's what creates your life. So here, Ace of Swords, where are you not being honest with yourself? To me, that's what this card is. That there is something within you that you haven't really wanted to look at or get really honest about. Meaning, there's some gaslighting going on, which is attracting more gaslighting. That's how universal laws work. That's why when we're in a crappy place in our minds, like things could be going wrong one after another. If you're thinking about all the things that are going wrong, aligning with that energy, getting frustrated, complaining, resentment, whatever, that automatically kicks in an inner dialogue. This inner dialogue of not feeling worthy, feeling left out, feel like you're in second place. That type of energy, that why is this happening to me energy. All this about not being truthful with yourself or gaslighting yourself, this has to do with a limited perception or a limiting belief. That's what this whole transformation and new beginning journey is about. It's fleshing those out, looking at them and saying, you know what? No, this isn't serving me. I'm going to get honest with myself, whether it be about a situation, my own thoughts and feelings, my own perceptions. You know, altered ego is going to want you to feel guilty, shame, it's going to want to create a whole story and dialogue around it. That's what has kept you in a defensive mode, not able to move past this. When it comes up, you end up spending a lot of time in that energy, going over it. What I call the mental masturbation. That's when we are analyzing, thinking, trying to come up with an answer. What do I do? Blah, blah, blah. That is altered ego energy. That energy right there will keep the truth and the answers away from you because everything is energy and vibration. That energy of chase, gotta control, gotta fix it, all of that is altered ego energy. It's a habit. It's a habit of survival. When we feel like things are out of our control or things are happening to us instead of realizing they're happening for us, we forget we really have the power. We get so bombarded with illusions, options, what to do, where to go. Then before we realize it, we're back in altered ego, monkey mind, analyzing. Well, if I choose this is good or bad. Or what if I do this? Who will do that? Blah, blah, blah. When in reality, choices are experiences. It's not about being good or bad. That's part of that duality. It's about what do you want to experience. With the Knight of Swords in reverse here, this is letting me know that there's a lot of fickle energy, a lot of in and out energy, along the lines of not truths, the gaslighting. And right now, I am not specifically speaking about somebody gaslighting you. By all means, that could be going on. But for this reading, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you gaslighting yourself. How do we do that? When we attach ourselves or believe projected energy is really us. You're in a very defensive mode right now, which isn't allowing you to really hear or see what is going on underneath, because there is so much reactionary energy sitting on top. And I want you to know, because of these cards up here and this process that you're going through back to love, not 3D love, but higher love, blessings, transformation, and new beginnings. This is calling you to let go and let it flow. Let go of the past. Let go of the inner dialogue that you've had around this. Because you know what? You can't go back to the past. And the future isn't here yet. All you have is this now moment. But it's in this now moment that is so crucial. Because in this now moment is where you really have your power. Are you living it so much in the illusion of the future and fantasizing of what you want, what it could be, while sitting in the past energy of what didn't happen, all of that? Because right now, in this now moment, you are being asked to let that energy flow. When we hold on too tightly, however that means for you, you could be holding on too tightly to a perception, a thought, a person, an energy. But when we hold on too tightly, we constrict the energy. Nothing's flowing through this. This is a state of constriction, a state of density. And this is the past. This is the way you've been in the past. This now moment is asking you to release that, to see the higher truths, the higher knowledge, to speak to yourself with compassion, love, and grace. That's what's going to carry you through this now moment and bring to you in your future moments blessings and love. Now, if you're still so much in your head about the past in the now moment, you can prove this to yourself in your own life. What you're thinking and feeling today, you are going to experience in your tomorrows. So if you don't like what you're thinking and feeling today, and it's so much like the past, now is when you have to change it. Nobody's going to come and change it for you. It's nobody's responsibility. This is you walking down the self-responsibility path, no longer bypassing your life or spiritual bypassing, coming out of that victim mentality of, well, so-and-so did this to me, or you don't know the childhood I had. All of that stuff. Guys, I've been through a lot of shit in my life. I would not be where I'm at today doing what I do if I stayed in that diaper of victimhood of, well, they did this to me, so-and-so did this to me, life is so hard, blah, blah, blah. No, I had to mature. I had to face myself in the mirror and say, you know what? Life is what you make of it. I do not like what I'm experiencing. I refuse to allow that in my life anymore. I am going to put in the work. Was it easy? No. Was it doable? Absolutely. If you were to ask me right now, when was like the good old days for me? I would say right now. Right now in my 50s, I am living my best life. I am the happiest I have ever been, one with myself, internally and externally with the people around me. That was not the truth for me. My teenage years, my 20s, 30s, and 40s. Absolutely not. Guys, 20s through 40s, those are intense times. We don't really talk about that, but they really are. They're times of really learning ourselves. So if you're in those age ranges and you're already awakening, you're already on this journey, you're already ahead of the game. But are you talking yourself out of the game by complaining about your lot in life or the issues or what have you? Complaining and resentment will keep bringing to you, via experiences and other people, more things to complain about, more things to resent. You and only you can stop it. Nobody outside of you has the power to do that. Why does it feel like you're so hurt and people always hurt you or abandon you? All of that? Because that's your inner dialogue. That's what you're projecting. You're putting that sign on your forehead that says, say no to me, abandon me, reject me. You're looking for that outside validation to make you feel okay. That's bullshit. That's gaslighting. You need to give that to yourself first. When you change that inner dialogue and you come at yourself with compassion, love, and grace, you build your self-confidence, you build an energetic wall around you that only allows people in that support that. You will literally become allergic to the people who want to bring you down. Your body will react to that. So I ask you, have you been listening to your body? Do you know how to decipher the codes that your body sends to you? Because everything you need is already right there within you. If you muscles tense up, stomach hurts, you get headaches, colds, illnesses, whatever, when you're around certain people, pay attention. Your body's trying to let you know there's an energy and a vibration here that does not match you. And in those situations, you're either going to lower your vibration to match that, or you're going to stand and raise your vibration and allow those things, those people, whatever it is that is not of that same vibration to fall away from their own weight. This really is a path of ease and grace. But it takes a lot of hard work to get to that point. This whole read is saying you are almost there. Keep going. Guys, if you have expectations that there is a certain level you get at and then the clouds part, the angels sing, la, I've arrived, life is amazing, you're lying to yourself. You're gaslighting yourself. That's not how it works. This path is an inch by inch. It's a cinch path. Altered ego monkey mind loves to set us up with expectations that are false. And then when those expectations don't happen, that whole inner dialogue of, see, you didn't do it right, blah, 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 creeps up. It's all mental masturbation and bullshit. You are an infinite being in an infinite universe. You will forever be learning, changing, and growing. And it can be a beautiful ride. Fall in love with yourself first. What was I saying when this card came out? You have to set the energetic boundary or standard of how other people can love you or treat you. It starts with you. If you lie to yourself or others, then other people are going to lie to you. And you can bet it is going to be the person you don't want lying to you who's going to lie to you. Why? They are mirroring to you what you do. If you're not in love with yourself, other people are not going to be truly in love with you. See what I'm saying? Doubt is poison to your manifestation. Doubt is the sibling to fear. They're like the tag team dynamic duo of keeping you stuck in bullshit. Got to transform doubt into knowing. Knowing does not leave any room for doubt. Believing allows doubt. So if you're believing all of this and believing you can do this, now crank it up a notch. Move from believing to knowing, because in knowing there is no doubt. I outpicture everything I think and feel about myself. Yeah. Just sit back and reflect on your life recently. Are you having experiences showing up in your life which are supporting how you think and feel about yourself? Sometimes that's hard to admit, but that's the best thing that you can do, is admit that to yourself, because you can't change what you won't confront. All right, let's get an angel card. Take charge and action. Yes, this is what you're needing right now. To get honest with yourself. Pump yourself up with ease, grace, and truth. Because you are ready to take action. You are being guided. Look, strength and guidance. Yep. Absolutely. All right, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated for you. Again, if you are on this path, this makes sense, it resonates, but you need a little help to unravel all of this, put all the pieces back together, check out my website, check out my offerings. There is something there for you to help you along this path. If you enjoy my lives or just hanging out, hearing me talk, answer questions, consider joining my membership. For one fee a month, in there we do we do 2 lives a week. There are daily readings just for the members. You also have access to my courses if you want to do any of those. So that's my membership. That is $55 a month at this time. For those of you who know about my group program, the Immersion, it's a very intense walk through your cocoon, the deepest healing you can ever do. Testimonies are in the description box. Heads up, just know I will be running that again at the beginning of next year, and it is going to be an 8-month program. So, and if you're not quite ready for that intensive dive, check out the membership as well, because at least there you're getting support. It's a community of like-hearted individuals growing together, changing, and experiencing the bounty and the beauty that life has to offer. All right, guys, as always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.